just last week. And the puck deflected into the Islanders' zone to get things started off. Brandenburg, Thomas Hickey upstairs. Cal Clutterbuck joins us from between the benches as we look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Ram Trucks. Islanders make just one change on defense in their lineup compared to Tuesday, as Emil Heineman couldn't get that shot through. Neither could Ryan Pulock. Barzal to Schaefer. He'll shoot it. Blocker saved by Demko. Right back through the slot. Kiefer Sherwood. He's got some company as David Kampf coming along offensively.
That one was a little ugly.
10 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Pulock is loaded. Here it comes. That one got up high on Demko. Barzal looking and waiting. Lee, turnaround shot, never made it on net. Hronek a chance to clear. Glove down by Barzal. Able to move it over. Heineman lets it fly. Missed his mark.
He was looking far side. It was a smart shot. Often those primarily just go short side high, and almost got Demko overcommitting there, but get this opportunity of 5-on-3. I mean, we're down to 5-on-4 with, that'll do it right there.
The turnover at the line send Garland and O'Connor the other way, and a diving pass. That's blocked down, and a nice play by O'Connor. Stopped the Islanders from leaving the zone, and he turned it into a shorthanded shot on goal. Connor Garland lost the puck along the boards. Here's Gatcomb racing ahead with Cizikas. Sherwood harassing him from behind in this game here tonight. It just happened on Friday, and it happened while they were on this trip. Already, this is game 3 of a 5-game trip. Open is Besser, kicked out by Sorokin, and the rebound cleared away from the net.
It's been a tough year for Besser. You don't want to give him any reason to get going. I don't think he scored in 9 games, just 1 assist over that period, but he might be their most dangerous guy in open space. Nice job by Sorokin. Poor coverage by the Islanders.
Just 1 goal in the last 15 games for Brock Besser. Has been stuck at 9 for a while, and a guy who had 40 just a couple of years ago. Scott Mayfield, a wrister. That one grabbed up off the ice. Barzal trying to get away from Bouillon. It didn't take long to get on the score sheet in his Canucks debut. He had 2 assists in the first period. Joining the Canucks as that one came through and they score. Islanders turn it over in their own zone down low. And David Kampf slips it through the skates of Sorokin.
Well, this is sloppy coming out of the Islanders' own end, and it's on the Islanders' stick to begin this. And you're in tight quarters. It's tough to make the right play right away. The puck's often bouncing in these situations. Not much of an out right there, but you see the hunger from the Vancouver Canucks lineup there, and another stick, 3 great sticks, and you got to take better care of that thing, Cal.
Yeah, and you know what? I was going to comment on the pace of the game because before that penalty was taken, it was kind of a furious pace down here, and the Vancouver Canucks are playing fast, and this is just a case of guys in the lineup.
And Adam Pelech just played it around the back of the net, and Vancouver quickly to it. Filip Hronek. Wines gives off the bench. That wrist shot stopped by Sorokin, and he's just able to dive on the rebound and get the whistle before, after the first 8 went to the Canucks, and we played half period. Filip Hronek will take a hit from Cizikas. Puck kept by Schaefer. Wrist shot down low. Blocker saved by Thatcher Demko. Cizikas trying to backhand that one to McLean in front. Gatcomb steals it away. Gatcomb, sharp angle off of Demko, off the body and just wide. Not a bad play from Gatcomb from the goal line. Ryan Pulock will rim it around. O'Connor and Cizikas. Cizikas got there first. Down towards McLean. McLean to the front for Cizikas. He was defended well.
This group of 3 doesn't need a wake-up. How about that early on?
Schaefer got stripped by Sherwood, and he scores! Matthew Schaefer looked like he had the puck at the neutral zone, and Kiefer Sherwood picked his pocket and picked his spot.
That was a bullet from Sherwood, and the great work spoiled as the rest of the line change comes on, and Schaefer looking around. I think he thinks he has that all in one motion. Sherwood picks the pocket, puts one by Sorokin. Anything outside of the dots, a goaltender is going to tell you, I should probably have that one. No stick coming in from Ryan Pulock that deflected that puck. We'll get a good look at it here. That's one Sorokin's going to want back.
For Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks.
He's going to be a highly sought-after guy when you talk about...
Another turnover off a skate, and Sorokin had to make the save in tight. Joins the team and immediately becomes their team leader in power play points. Z Bouillon. Goal line. Besser to Garland. Connor Garland looking to the front. Tipped on goal by Besser, and a save made. And a diving cover by Sorokin. If Schaefer can get the clear, no. Hronek with a good keep in. Filip Hronek, who is Quinn Hughes' D partner, plays it down the boards. Kiefer Sherwood back to Hronek. Hronek to the slot. They score. It's Kiefer Sherwood's second. It's a power play goal for Vancouver, and it's now 3-0 in the first period.
Seen this, the Islanders do it. Well, watch Hronek come down. He just passed the puck left side of your screen. He's going to fake his shot, and into the middle of the ice comes Sherwood. And as soon as he comes down, he gets sticks to turn. And a quick play like that, back of the net, right off the stick, much like we see Barzal go to Horvat in that situation. You got two righties working on this side. Beautiful execution for the Vancouver Canucks, not so much for the Islanders. It's a lot of time for him.
Evander Kane going down to the back door, sucks J.G. Pageau down just a little bit, which opens up that little high bumper to Kiefer Sherwood. That's not an easy shot, but he rips that.
Those were probably words, not actions, is my guess.
Yes.
Yes. Here comes Pageau. Anders Lee with a shot that just went wide. 3-20. Cizikas closes on Carlson. Puck to Gatko. And McLean, his centering attempt. That one punched to the net, and Demko able to squeeze that one after it deflected off the body, maybe the arm.
He's in on his offside. You mentioned that's a difficult task. Great opportunity for him here. Teammates love him.
Steve Williams pass across. Sherwood for Evander Kane with that one that was grabbed out of the air.
Looks like he's got his legs back.
Closing in, a shot by Ogren, kicked out by Sorokin. Rebound hanging around the net. Ogren again, that one blocked on the way. Moves on for Garland. Pollock trying to stay with him. Change of direction from Connor Garland a couple of times. Now Brock Besser down low. Besser's pass. Pettersson's shot. Blocker save Sorokin. Liam Ogren able to, or assuming that's Marco Rossi, able to bat this one out of the air. And then Rossi for Hronek. Brock Besser kicks it to his stick, dishes on the backhand for Marcus Pettersson. And as he tosses it to the net, it's covered by Sorokin, but another shift. The Islanders spend in their own zone. Wyatt Johnston, Pavel Dorofeev, Alex DeBrincat, the only players in the NHL with more power play goals than DeBrusk at this point in the season, as the Islanders, as the penalty to Schaefer set to expire in 3. Carlson's pass out high, it's Kane. Penalty's over. Here's Hronek into the slot for Wilander. Tipped down by Carlson. Scramble for the rebound. Schaefer to the rescue. Matthew Schaefer galloping ahead. Slipped on by Hronek. Picks it up on the other side. And he can't get the shot off, and he doesn't get a call. Schaefer's pass to the slot. Boy, he's on a mission out of the penalty box here. Pollock over for Barzal. Barzal curling. Pollock winds and shoots, a save from Demko, and no rebound.
Create something out here for this power play. They need one.
Islanders power play brought to you by Genesis. Barzal handles himself to the goal line. Schaefer returns it to Barzal. Got Richie parked to the side of the net. Comes to him in front. Drouin saved by Demko.
Sort of being unguarded on the goal line there. They're not going to get a chance on the rest of this power play, but keep an eye out on that if they get another opportunity.
Here's Holmstrom as the penalty expires. A wrist shot left the rebound there, and it's Elias Pettersson who got to it. He's hit by Anders Lee. Islanders got just the one shot on goal on that power play opportunity. Pretty nice save from Thatcher Demko. Anders Lee back to net. Short side jam play for D'Angelo as he came in from the blue line.
The energy's up, the execution's up. Let's see if they can draw some more.
Pollock off the face-off, testing Demko. Liam Ogren. And headed off from the wall. A chance is collected by Sorokin. Barzal opens up and waits. Barzal, wrister. That one sailed through, and it's in the glove of Thatcher Demko. The drop pass for Schaefer. Schaefer lost it. Evander Kane moves it along, and now it's Kane on a breakaway. Evander Kane saves Sorokin.
The game's nearly called. Schaefer forcing it just a little bit, and that puts Pollock in a bad spot. He gets caught in between.
Along the end boards. Drew O'Connor for Sherwood to the front. All alone was Kane. Got a chance on net. And another save from Sorokin.
Looking to settle it. Staying really tight in that sequence with Sorokin, and right there.
Against the Rangers on Tuesday. Barzal's shot blocked. 146 minutes almost. Here's a 2-on-0. It's going to be a break for Garland. Garland saves Sorokin as he hung with him. The centering pass and the shot goes wide.
Not the look you want, obviously. You need to get the D involved. You got to try something out. With 3 Islanders players, the 3 that are back, they vacate. And you got a 2-on-0. It's Garland and
5:15 left to try and break through against Demko. 6-on-5 the attack. Barzal from the goal line. Moves a little higher. Now Cal Ritchie. Anders Lee scores! Islanders on the board with 5:05 left. Barzal to Ritchie to Anders Lee.
Al was talking about the skill set, not just on the half wall, on the goal line from Ritchie. He's not even looking right now. He's probably going to take a peek. Where's Anders Lee? Where's the guy I'm going to give this puck to? A little subtle glance over there between the legs, back of the net. That's a big one. You can't get 3 if you don't get 1, and just that little peek right there, that's enough.
It's exactly that, Hicks. That little peek.
Heineman, Barzal passes behind Schaefer, turns and shoots off the skate of Ritchie in front. Chance for Hronek to get it out. He will. Kiefer Sherwood got it. He finishes off the hat trick and sends the fans to the exits here on Long Island.
For the guy that needs that final one right here. Nice job by Filip Hronek here. Under pressure, wobbling puck, just a little bit of touch on that, and Sherwood doesn't even wait to get to the red line there as he puts this thing on ice, and